Good morning, DC Universe Online. This is your content creator, OG Devil Dog. Be sure to like and subscribe to my page. I greatly appreciate it. If you look at the bottom right hand corner of my screen, you will see a watermark that says subscribe. Feel free to subscribe and join my subscribers and help me grow my channel here on YouTube. Also, if you would like to make donations to my channel to help me keep content creation going, please donate to my Cash App. It is in my description until I can get my channel monetized. Alright, well, DC Universe, I have some bad news for you. Before we go into our feat that we are going to do today in this episode, I want to show you something. The developers, true to fashion, when gamers sit there and find ways to farm gear and make their characters better, whatnot, true to fashion, the developers stop it. Make it impossible to do. You know, not every server is like the PlayStation and PC server where they're together. No, Xbox is on its own server. Twitch is on its own server, so we have less people in the Xbox server than we do on the PlayStation and PC servers, and therefore we have to do things a little differently to level up our characters and enjoy the game. But unfortunately, the developers at Daybreak Games that created DC Universe Online have let us down yet again. Alright, with this new update, which I do like the new update. If you get knocked out, you don't automatically flee with a countdown or whatnot, which is pretty cool. But here at the OMAC base, one of the last ways to be able to farm gear to help grow your character, especially if you're doing a lot of solo stuff, no longer works. You no longer get a loot drop from the defective OMAC if you kill it. So we're going to go in here real quick and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I had originally posted a video called Gear Farming. If you've watched that video before you complain that it no longer works, I already know, and I am updating it here in this video that it no longer works. Thank you, developers. Thank you. You're just making things harder on your customer base. And, you know, unfortunately, the more you mess with the players and them trying to do things to grow their characters, the less players you have in your game. Are you trying to destroy your fan base? Is my question. And I believe all other players are asking the same thing. You know, alright, let's drop down here to kill this defective robot. Alright, now, look. You no longer get a gear drop from me. See? No gear drop. You used to get a gear drop. And this was all the way up until this recent update. As of yesterday's reset, December 16th reset, this no longer works. So, thank you, developers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. You know, quit messing with the little things that the players find. And, you know, I'm not the only gamer that tells you this, but you ignore us and you mess with everything. So, without further ado, let's go to our mission that we're going to do. We are doing today's feat in Episode 42, Legion of Doom. And what we are doing is the source of robot parts. As you see, I have 294 out of 333, so I'm going to teach you how to do this. Let's go to the House of Legends. While we're waiting on this to load up, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to make donations, feel free. The donation link to my Cash App is in the description. There is a watermark button at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. If you're on PC, you hover over that and you can subscribe that way. All right, we're going to Tier 6, Doomed, Washington, D.C. And to find these robots, they're going to be over by Giganta. So Giganta is, you see that little mushroom-shaped alien ship in the sky there? She's over in that corner. So let's go this way. She's over here by the Lincoln Memorial. Now we're not fighting Giganta. We are, because she's right there, we are actually coming over here to these robots in this little area right here. Sometimes you got these big ones like this. Sometimes you got the spider ones. Just kill the little robots. And this is how you complete this feat. Now it's 333 that you got to kill, but they go relatively quick. Let's kill the spider one real quick, and we will. Oops. Let me get to where I can hit him. As you see, we're going to double check to show you that that is the correct ones. See, there you go. I've gotten 3 of them. So this will be 298. They go pretty quick. You just go right here and kill these little robots in this area. They respawn relatively quickly. And you'll be done in no time. Now, gaming community, I know I'm kind of vent talking the Daybreak games and DC Universe Online, but you know, there are little things in the game that help players grow their characters, not just, you know, farming content that you have to pay for or use replay badges on. And you have to realize not everybody can spend millions of dollars to play a game to buy everything they need. Daybreak, give some of the free-to-play players a chance to, you know, upgrade their characters and have a little fun too, and keep up with the pay-to-play players. Stop messing with the stuff that helps the free-to-play players. Calling you out, Daybreak. Seriously. This is a long-standing game. It's been around for a while. And, you know, I'm very thankful that it has, because I enjoy playing DC Universe. Several other players enjoy playing it. But it gets frustrating when, you know, we're trying to build our characters and stuff, and, you know, some players are free to play and they don't have the access to the pay to play stuff like others do, and then turn around, devs see it and they want to mess with it and put a stop to, oh, well, I'm not going to let you build it up the way you want to. You got to pay to play it. Well, I understand the economy. We all understand the economy. We all understand you got to make money. But, you know, you have to, if you want to keep your customer base and your player base, keep a few things in the game that the free-to-play players can do to help level themselves up or whatnot to keep up with the brick wall of the pay-to-play. Not everything has to be a pay-to-play. We already have to have a subscription to DC Universe Online to be able to play it online. We already have to have a Game Pass to be able to play multiplayer online games. So, I mean, it's like trying to squeeze a turnip for a nickel, I guess. Or trying to squeeze a dime out of a nickel, if you want to say it that way. You know, even if you got the essential Game Pass, that's $9.99 with this $29.99 Ultimate with junky stuff that they offer, and then with the taxes $32. It's not worth it, Game Pass. It's really not, and Microsoft, you're losing your customers. If you want to play online, the $9.99, um, oh gosh, Essential, you can still play online games if that's your route. Microsoft is losing a lot of customers because they raised that Ultimate $10, and I knew it was coming. I knew it was. So I mean, it is what it is. But you also have free to play players that are on budgets and like to play, to pass the time. Disabled veterans like myself, you're on limited income, you're on a budget or whatnot, and you can't afford some of these outrageous prices. Well, fortunately, I uh, I have the fortune to be able to um, play, but I've dropped my big money ultimate down to $9.99 because I'm not paying that extra $10 just to play online. Um, it's just Microsoft is doing a lot of stuff there too, not just Daybreak Games. And I'm kind of bashing both right now, venting about both. I enjoy playing the games. I enjoy being on, um, but milking us for every cent you can is a little ridiculous there, Microsoft and Daybreak. Putting up those paywalls. It's like a lot of these mobile games out there. Oh, well, it's free to play until you get to a certain point, and then, oh, wow, now you got that microtransactions constantly going. Well, those microtransactions is the reason why a lot of games crash. Players quit playing because very minimum rewards, or like if you go into the stores, oh well, it's $20 for this or $100 for that, and then you get it and it's gone in seconds. Um, well, that's kind of how players quit playing because you're just milking them for everything, and well, it is what it is. Continue going down this route, Daybreak. Continue stopping, uh, allowing players to be able to farm areas for gear or whatnot, or do what they need to do to get their characters leveled up and keep up with the pay to play. Um, you have to remember something: PlayStation's on and PC are on a server together, so you have more player bases there. Xbox is on a lone server by itself, and Twitch is on a server by itself. So therefore, your player bases are not as big as your PlayStation and PC bases. Alright, we just completed the source of robot marks. That was a quick little area right over here by Giganta. You just killed the robots, and we did that in about 5 minutes. Alright, enough talking. If you like my channel, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to donate and help monetize my channel and keep it going, this is how I keep my content going. Help donate. Just go to my Cash App in the description, donate that way until I can start getting my subscriber base built up to monetize on the own. Now, I'm not telling you you have to donate. I tell you, if you want to, you can. It's in my description link. This is OG Devil Dog completing Source of Robot Parts Feet in Legion of Doom episode 42. Y'all be blessed. Love y'all. Take care, and I'll see you next episode.